This week on Prayer Spaces, as we journey through Lent towards Easter, and it's pretty close now, we're going to be thinking about Christ's vision for the world and for us. This is Matthew chapter 5, verses 1 to 12. Now when Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on a mountainside and he sat down, and his disciples came to him, and he began to teach them, saying this: "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil things against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you." When I was a kid and my mum sent me to tidy my bedroom, I quickly found out that I could just gather up all the toys, all the mess, and shove it in a cupboard and lock the door. And it was kind of bursting out of the cupboard, but the room kind of looked tidy. I think sometimes we're a lot like that with God. We take all of the mess, all of the rubbish, and all the good things too that are just in the wrong places in our lives, and we just kind of tidy them away to try and make ourselves look better to God. Nothing's really changed. And in this passage, Jesus comes and says, "Do you know what? I like the mess. I don't mind the fact that you're poor in spirit. I don't mind the fact that you're hungry and thirsty because you don't feel that well fed or watered. I like the fact that you're meek and not overconfident." This passage is a challenge to the Western dream. It's a challenge to individualism. It's a challenge to pride. It's a challenge to religious self-sufficiency. Let's take a moment now to deliberately take hold of one or two of the things in our own lives that we tend to want to hide away from God, and just bring them to Him, offer them to Him. It might be an area of failure. It might even be an addiction or an area of sin. It might just be something you don't like about yourself. And for a change, instead of pretending it's not there, bring it to God, who says He blesses the poor in spirit. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they'll be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. O Christ Jesus, when all is darkness and we feel our weakness and our helplessness, give us the sense of your presence, your love and your strength. Help us, Lord, to have perfect trust in your protecting love and strengthening power, so that nothing may frighten or worry us. For living close to you, we shall see your hand, your purpose,